Google's Year in Review, 8 areas with research breakthroughs in 2025. You're wasting time trying to keep up with AI updates. Every week there's something new. Every month the tech changes. And you're stuck wondering what actually matters. Google just dropped their Year in Review, and it's packed with stuff that's going to change how you work. Let me break it down so you don't have to spend hours reading research papers. Hey everyone, I'm Amelia. And if you've been following AI at all this year, you know 2025 was massive. Google alone made breakthroughs in 8 major areas. And these aren't just lab experiments. These are tools and technologies you can actually use right now. So let's dive in. First up, AI models. This is where things got really interesting. Google released Gemini 3 Pro in November. This thing topped the leaderboard. It scored 23.4% on Math Arena Apex. That's a new record for math problems. Then in December, they dropped Gemini 3 Flash. And here's where it gets wild. Gemini 3 Flash gives you pro-level intelligence at Flash-level speed. It's 3 times faster than the previous model and costs way less. You're getting frontier-level reasoning without the wait time. This is now the default model in the Gemini app. So when you open Gemini, you're using this powerful model automatically. They also updated their Gemma models. These are open-source models you can run yourself. Gemma 3 came out in March with multimodal capabilities. Then in August, they released Gemma 3 270 Manner. This is a compact model that runs super efficiently. You can actually run this on a single GPU or TPU. That's huge for anyone building AI applications on a budget. But models are just the foundation. The second area is how AI is showing up in actual products. Google took everything they learned and put it into tools you use every day. The Pixel 10 phone launched in August with 9 new AI features built in. Your phone can now do things that used to require a computer. AI mode in search launched in March. Instead of just getting links, you get actual answers with visual elements. The Gemini app got major upgrades with Gemini 3. And Notebook LM added deep research in November. This thing can now do hours of research for you and synthesize everything into a clear report. Then there's Google Anti-Gravity. This launched in November, and it's changing how people code. It's not just an assistant anymore. It's a full coding agent that works with you. Think of it like having a really smart coding partner who can handle entire features while you focus on the big picture. Now let me talk about something that helped me understand all these updates better. When I first started using these tools, I was overwhelmed. That's when I found this community called AI Profit Boardroom. 1,800 members all focused on learning AI together and sharing what actually works. It taught me which workflows save time versus which ones waste it. The community shares real use cases and practical implementations. If you're serious about using AI to improve your work and skills, check it out. Link in description. Area number 3 is creativity. This is where Google really pushed boundaries. They released Veo 3.1 for video generation in October, then Imagen 4 for images, and Flow for more advanced capabilities. But the game changer was Nano Banana. This launched in August, and it completely upgraded image editing in Gemini. You can now edit images with simple text prompts. Want to change the background? Done. Need to adjust colors? Easy. It's native image generation and editing without needing separate tools. Music AI Sandbox got updates too. Musicians can now experiment with AI-assisted music creation. And Google Arts and Culture launched 3 new AI-powered experiences for learning about art, science, and travel. These aren't gimmicks. They're actual tools helping people create better content faster. Google Labs is where they test experimental features. They launched Pomeli for creating on brand marketing content. Stitch turns prompts and images into full UI designs and front-end code in minutes. Jules is an asynchronous coding agent. And Google Beam is their 3D video platform that makes remote meetings feel more like being in the same room. Area 4 is science and mathematics. This is where things get really impressive. AlphaFold just hit its 5-year anniversary. And if you don't know about AlphaFold, it's mind-blowing. It solved a 50-year-old problem in biology. Scientists struggled for decades to predict how proteins fold. Proteins are these complex molecules that do basically everything in your body. Knowing their shape helps scientists understand diseases and develop new treatments. AlphaFold 2 launched in 2020. It can predict protein structures with crazy accuracy, and it's been used by over 3 million researchers in more than 190 countries. That includes over 1 million users in low and middle-income countries. The database now has predictions for over 200 million proteins. That's basically the entire known protein universe. This work was so important that John Jumper and Demis Hassabis won the Nobel Prize in Chemistry in 2024 for creating AlphaFold. This year, they also launched AlphaGenome in June. This helps scientists understand genetic data at a much deeper level. Deep Somatic came out in October. It identifies genetic variants in tumors using AI. This helps doctors understand cancer better and develop more targeted treatments. And Gemini itself achieved gold medal level performance in 2 major contests. In July, an advanced version with DeepThink mode achieved gold medal standard at the International Mathematical Olympiad. Then in September, Gemini achieved gold medal level at the International Collegiate Programming Contest World Finals. These are incredibly hard competitions that test deep reasoning and problem solving. Area 5 is computing infrastructure. Google made huge progress in quantum computing this year. They released their Quantum Echoes algorithm in October. This is a big step toward real-world applications for quantum computing. Not just theory anymore, actual useful applications. And Michel Devoret, a Googler, became a 2025 Physics Nobel laureate for foundational quantum research from the 1980s. That recognition shows how important quantum computing is going to be. They also introduced Ironwood in April. This is a new TPU built specifically for the age of inference. What's cool is that Ironwood was designed using AlphaChip. That's right. They used AI to design the chip that runs AI. The chip runs faster and more efficiently. And in August, Google published data on how much energy their AI actually uses. Transparency matters. They're measuring environmental impact and working to improve efficiency. Robotics got major updates too. Gemini Robotics launched in March. This brings AI agents into the physical world. Then Gemini Robotics 1.5 came out in September with even better capabilities. And Genie 3 launched in August. This is a world model that can simulate environments. It helps robots learn how to interact with the real world before they actually do it. Area 6 is global impact. Google is using AI to tackle real-world problems. Their flood forecasting now covers over 2 billion people in 150 countries. That's massive scale. WeatherNext 2 launched in November. It can generate weather forecasts 8 times faster with resolution up to 1 hour. That helps weather agencies make better decisions during emergencies. They're also using AI for wildfire detection. FireSat launched in March. It's a system that finds wildfires earlier so firefighters can respond faster. If you're looking to dive deeper into AI tools and actually implement them in your work, I recommend AI Profit Boardroom. Over 1,800 people learning how to use AI effectively. Everyone shares real experiences. What's working, what's not. Which tools are worth your time? Which ones to skip? No hype. Just solid information and practical guidance from people doing the work. It's helped me stay on top of updates and figure out how to actually apply them. Link in description if you want to check it out. And if you want the full process, SOPs, and 100+ AI use cases like this one, join the AI Success Lab. Links in the comments and description. You'll get all the video notes from there, plus access to our community of 38,000 members who are crushing it with AI. So that's Google's 2025 in 8 areas. AI models got smarter and faster. Products got better with actual useful features. Creativity tools opened up new possibilities. Science made breakthroughs that will save lives. Computing infrastructure got more powerful and efficient. They're tackling global challenges at massive scale. Safety and responsibility are front and center. And collaborations are making all of this possible. The big takeaway? AI isn't slowing down. It's speeding up. And these aren't just announcements. These are tools you can use right now to work better, learn faster, and create things that weren't possible a year ago. You don't need to understand every technical detail. You just need to know what's available and how to use it. That's it for this video. If you found this helpful, hit that like button, subscribe for more AI breakdowns, and drop a comment if you want me to deep dive into any of these 8 areas. I'll see you in the next one.